Okay, thank you.
I wish I had my hair.
This is quarterfinals, Sapphire. Vancouver's in New England. Best of five.
If anyone asks, we donated a map to Vancouver because of charities
Yeah,
in need.
to save you guys. Good evening, every you are enjoyer. I am Mario Man. Straight with me on the microphone is Dante, and we are going to be casting this quarterfinals match. It's the last match in this round in Sapphire. Vancouver on the 4th seed, Nevada on the 5th seed, best of 5. We're gonna jump straight into it. Without the first map, you don't get to see the first map. You don't deserve to see the first map. In fact, we're going to show you on map 2 onwards, okay? And we saw it, since this is such a nice occasion, we dressed a little nice. Got a little suit and tie. Dante's with his Outlaws t-shirt. Oh, Dante's, who's your favorite Outlaws player?
I knew you were gonna ask a question. I'm looking at it's Piggy or John Boo. Those are my favorite players all time.
Mine is Clockwork and Jake. You can tell how
Yep.
old I am by the way I said that. Anyways,
Yeah.
uh, first map is gone. Um, Vancouver, to surprise of some people, maybe half of you Vancouver fans, they won first map, okay? And if you want to find out how they did it, figure it out.
Too bad. Too bad.
Dude, that's too bad. So sad.
Yo,
Should have
what
been
did
in the
you
lobby.
notice? What did you notice out of the performance of New England rather than Vancouver? Because we saw a lot of pros out of Vancouver, but what did you think that New England did wrong?
I think, first of all, choosing New England, like, who is from New England? Let's be honest. Tom Brady, okay?
He was from Michigan.
He's from Michigan?
I don't know.
Dude, this state is a freaking lie. Okay, back on topic. I mean, to discuss that, we got to discuss about their journey here on 4th seed in the qualifiers. I mean, this is again 4th seed, 5th seed, notoriously in playoffs. It's going to be the most even match coming out. So obviously, a lot of the New England players are going to be just as stacked, if not more, than Vancouver. And we're on Kings Row. Oh my God, it's no wonder. Scrims Row. I love Scrims Row. Yeah.
Yes. This is what you are is all about. Lucio Ban.
Yeah, and we're going straight into the bans here. It's going to be New England going to Kings Row, banning Lucio. No, this is a Typhoon nerf because we saw in the first round that you don't get to see. Typhoon was doing a lot of crazy flanks with Zayox on the Venture, who also popped off, who notably have created a lot of split pressure. Vancouver's trying to push on with a dive, accruing to a lot of their success here. So obviously that, of course, Dragon Master, mastering his dragon all over the place. We got Laggy Puppy somehow getting the better off and in the D versus Zarya matchup. Nobody whipping out with the brawl tanks, but Laggy Puppy with the mobile tanks be able to just outmaneuver Nevada, and which also been a huge credit to their success. But of course, New England be able to come out with Damon. We saw hit a lot of nasty shots there, of course. And so, we're also seeing another band coming up from Vancouver. It'll be a Reaper band targeting Jackal in this sense, I believe.
That would be Jacko getting the ban. And New England, we're attempting to play this very slow and steady wins the race composition with nobody on the Ramatra on second round was on Zarya on the first round. So they were trying to play this super slow comp, but they just got ran over by Vancouver most times. That's my professional analysis. Vancouver were just going first with better cooldown management, and they just always had a way to do something, whether that was get out or make a play or find a kill, whatever they needed, they were able to do.
Yeah, I want to say on top of that, I mean, there's still Faded Comey was still able, despite being in the goal disadvantage with the block slop that was happening in front of our eyes, was still able to find the nades, able to fill side from angles. They were still able to push out with their presence, but it just came down to the ult economy coming out on top in favor of Vancouver. So, going to be a big thing to watch for in that regards. But I believe it's going to be, yeah, Vancouver is going to be starting on the attack. Players advantage incoming in chat. Uh, that's so true.
That's pretty true.
And 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 we're gonna be going into the map any second now. But I'm gonna be a little fortuitous. I'm gonna put in my predictions for this map. I want to say it's gonna go to 5-4 Nevada. I mean New England. My fault. I keep thinking NEV. I keep thinking of New England. I think 5-4 no T. That's my prediction for this map.
Wow, yeah, that's a pretty bold assumption. I think the Vancouver with this attacker's advantage, we've seen. Oh my goodness, we've seen that how they want to play this faster composition. So starting on attack, maybe they feel a lot more confident, so they want to get momentum. They want to get this momentum forward and take it from there. I got Vancouver 3-2.
3-2. I like it. I like it. Perkegas. I mean, and I would agree with you in none of these circumstances. I mean, Vancouver being the faster paced team, but remember, this is Overwatch. This is a thinking man's game.
Not just Overwatch. United Rogue.
United
Our
Rogues.
Overwatch. And let's see now that we're going in, what compositions are going to be played. Will Vancouver stay up to that fast-paced composition that we saw out of the first two rounds of Map One, which they took handily, or will Nevada be able to
New
match
England.
their tempo? Heck.
I think
I called them Nevada. I thought I saw NEV, just for the record. I saw NEV at the start, like when we were in this VC, like getting ready for production. I saw NEV and I thought they were Nevada. And I pointed that out, and ever since then I've been saying Nevada instead of New, so I apologize to that New England team.
every Nevada fan out there crumbling in chat right now, but nobody on the Ram. Jackal on the May. You don't see a lot of May really pulled out, but if you do, it is quite successful. A bit of a sleeper pick in my opinion. Juno Kiri from the defensive side of New England. Laggy Puppy. Hovering the ball, maybe thinking about a bit of a slash dive. Gonna go still for the Monkey. Echo Monkey Wu Yang comp. A little bit slower, but still quite as effective, if not maybe a little bit more than Lucio, since they should nerf secure it and Lucio. But here we are, first side going in. Vancouver on the attack. Okay, take it away, Dantes.
Yeah, I do want to point out that this May hero is quite broken. Like Puppet's taking an upward angle, and already Nevada are being pushed into this corner. It's going to be very hard to get out of this. This is one of the worst positions that I like to find myself in. Hotel Damon is incredibly low, messes up the roll.
Oh my.
And nobody's going on the move.
He's out of the adventure.
Inactive. And that means the Juno has been left behind for Laggy Puppy and Danox to find. That is an incredible first pick, as nobody is now stranded out here without a real mass healer. As Kiriko's going to be making up for it. Now Laggy Puppy just alone on this objective. The first pick has come out. What do you see?
Dude, Laggy Puppy is just edging the cap here. Nobody trying to go for an early move. I think that was the right move, but Flounder just got caught. Unfortunately, they'll have to back up the stroke point. It's going to be happening to nobody just going for that block stop on the point here. Wall coming out. Laggy Puppy is quite low. Has to back up. Gets taken out by Jackal. It's going to be nobody just going ahead, and this is what you want to see from the Ram comp. You want to see that explosive pick, that force. Oh, Jayox! Sneaky Jayox in the pocket takes down Fata Kaiomi. But like I said, and that's also another thing, Vancouver, clear out loss, still finds that way to get a pick. A bit cheeky there, but right back to where we started here.
That could be bad.
Yeah.
New England is being forced back into this corner where we saw Vancouver get 85%. They only need 14.4 now. Let's see if they can get that. It's a quick engage from New England coming out, but there's no one there. Just the Kiriko who pops the Suzu, gets naded, and gets out of there. The Juno is actually the one who's being incredibly found low. Now Laggy Puppy will find the snipe onto it. Finds the Kiriko with a punch. Bruh is taking down the Cassidy. That's it's a little hit scan duel. Nobody will take down the copy deck in the background. There's copy there. They will now be out of there. Jackal's dead. Nobody pops the ult on the objective. Still finds his winnable, just holds block. That's not good. A Typhoon gets the kill. I wouldn't have done that.
Holy grape juice.
Maybe nobody is just sitting in there. If I'm the tank right now, I'm just saying, hey, I messed up right there. That was a misplay on me. My bad on that. We'll get him back on that one. Money back. Now we have a 4-minute time bait coming in for Vancouver. What do you want to see New England do with this positioning and this timing?
I mean, first of all, I just want to point out, welcome back, Junebin, reincarnated as
Right?
Laggy Puppy. And second of all, you again, you see the ult coming, and you can't help but think New England is an advantage. They can just shut down this point right here, get that corner hold. They can get nobody. They have done it before to get under the backline, make him explode. But the process and the harder part is just getting him there. And especially get picked off with the rail, it's going to be quite difficult, especially with the monkey in the background.
Absolutely, Jesus already has another copy, and he'll be using it on the Monster, who's now alone on the point. Finally gets back to his team, beating up, but Dana's already down. That's a Ramatra copied ult coming out as Jackal pops the Blizzard, actually unable to find one, misses a shot on the Sojourn character. And that's going to be that fight, with only 2 ults commit, actually 3 ults, I apologize on that. There were 3 ultimates used, and nobody is now onto the Orisa. A complete comp change. We're on to Brig, Sojourn, and Symmetra, Orisa for New England. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. Really this slow.
Yeah, no, New England trying to park the bus and chill, but unfortunately they need to move the bus at some point, which is their biggest struggle here. I know a lot of the cooldown initially being spent early in the fight means that later on as the fight progresses, which is Vancouver's very comfortable do, okay, just parade up and come out on top with just rotations, as we're seeing here. Despite getting down taken, they are still in a major disadvantage, as point is just free for the Pickens. Like me goes in with the monkey. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He's back!
Oh my god!
He's back! Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan is back! Welcome home!
Give him the 3! Oh my god!
Welcome home, Jonathan!
Ultimate Yunbin, aka Laggy Puppy, has decided to take that fight into their own hands. Finds 3 with the Primal Rage. Dear God. That is Junbin. Welcome back.
Hold on. Ni-hao! No!
Oh, goodbye! Goodbye! They took her out back. They put her down. Oh my god. And now it's nobody who's going to be able to engage. That is beautiful. That's Max on Orisa. Welcome back. They're searching for someone who doesn't exist currently in the backline. There you go.
He's coming back, and that's, I mean, still, and you want to compare, look at the ults now here. Dragon Master Jacob with the copy and the continuing rush. This spells an easy push for me. Just one force off of nobody with the spin. He's a sniper monkey. Nobody gets nobody with the spin, and he's just taken out. Dragon continuing rush comes across here, locking probably with the freest engage of all time.
Yep. Quite a fitting name, as that ult finds 0 value, and now that is a clean win for Vancouver to get the momentum straight back into their favor. Now they have 3 ultimates, the 3 that they expended in that one fight that we saw the victory. The Sojourn ult, the Echo ult, and the Wu Yang bubble are going to be able, at their discretion. That's what I heard once.
The bubble, take the bubble vest challenge. Try to think we and can try to stun 5 people at the same time.
Here you go. A copied Sojourn is immediately put down, but Typhoon finds Jackal. That's a very big
rally.
Hit. All the cooldowns are out from nobody,
bubble.
and now needs to get out of here.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be nobody taken down here. Like a puppy, what's kind of now? You're coming in with the Suzu coming out, and you're still able to keep up, but it's gonna be locked down of spawns here, as you're just the rest of this team is gonna clean up behind them.
That's a rough time for Damon as he immediately is taken down by Typhoon on finds the ring. Laggy Puppy finds 2 on the good.
Oh my god.
Currently 23-2 in 6 minutes. That is unreal behavior. Finds another for good luck. That's the round with 1:36.
I saw a white boy rage out there. I don't know about you, Dantes. I saw a white monster unleash a white monster, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
I hope Laggy Puppy is Caucasian, so that joke makes sense.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, a white primal is something that you love to see. It's surprisingly good. It's either the worst thing you've ever seen or the best thing you've seen in your entire life. And if this is a Caucasian in our lobby, then that is one of the best Caucasians I've ever seen. That is beautiful work coming out here.
You alright, white boy?
I am right here.
You argue. We are both here, Dantes. We are so present in this match, and what I want to be presented in front of me is nobody going in faster tank. I like the ball. I like the Ana. Now, don't make it wrong. I do like some of the character choices New England's putting on here. But the problem is they need that momentum. They need that engage. They need that confidence. they have to hold off on their ability usage. They're getting a lot. They're not getting a lot of bang for their buck here. You're seeing a lot of them being, getting a little bit overzealous, maybe getting a little bit, overcocky in positioning, getting a little aggressive, and it does work out. But then they end up getting caught by Vancouver, who ends up with the better ability usage and just straight up win the fight based around on that. So I want to see New England maybe get a little bit conservative. Not too much where it's, not New Jersey conservative, but you know what I mean.
Laggy Puppy is up there in the hotel room. Okay, why are we laughing at me?
Why did you?
I'm lagging, bro. I'm lagging. Okay, so now we have Laggy Puppy disengaging after that. Sorry, I was not locked in right there. J-Sox with Damon is now on the high ground. This is a great position. Forced out, actually. This is a bit of a chaotic fight already. Nobody and Jackal are up on the high ground, forced away by a Sojourn E. And now this is back to just a little slumber, as now there's an engage from nobody. Already 50% to the minefield. That's something that will be used later in this fight, potentially. And now there's an Ana, let alone Laggy Puppy 1, gets anti-fake and down. That's incredible resource management by the side of New England, just having that available. And now the dive from the side of New England with nobody in Jackal up there is finding heavy value. J-Sox is going to fall in the back line, and Typhoon's taken down in the opposing. This faster composition already paying dividends as first fight is going the way of New England. That's potentially going to be a point cap, depends on how Vancouver want to play it.
The ball is definitely what they needed there. And everybody's able to just take so much space there. And just pretty much knock off a high gun, pretty much sleep the back line. Definitely Dutch? Dutch.
The Dutch.
The Dutch. The Dutch approaching. I just put punching in. What about the great mines too in the background as it's all happening? You see this ball coming first, coming alive. And I'm trying to wonder why he just didn't whip this out sooner in the match.
I want to direct you to a situation going on. The point is left alone, and Fade is going back alone. And if you look in the high ground, there's an echo up there.
J-Ox.
The cast is coming back. There's a...
This is going to be some...
Barely misses it. Got lucky to escape after Damon finds a dank. And now there's a Wu Yang looking. Gets out of there.
Might be caught. No. Nobody's still trying to pop it. Try to stop the...
Now it's the Wu Yang's a victim.
No, he's
manages to get out. Nobody low in this backline. This is a bit of a split fight from the bottom. Bubble comes out early on Laggy.
Great sleep. A lot of real skill gets caught by it.
Yeah, an incredible sleep leads him straight there in the valley of Bruz E. And now that's a fight straight down into Vancouver territory. And now they're going to have very good possession of this archway. This is going to be very hard for Nevada to break, especially when you look at the ult bank. This could be used very, very well by Vancouver, but never count New England out. I mean, look at that ult bank. You got the Kyrie, you got the Bubble, you got the Ana. You can take this however you want. And now, so far, we're seeing a nobody slam. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, he's going to round here. Big anti in the Typhoon here. That's going to be a great kill. Picked up like that here. Kitsune is still in the mean, so Dragon Master can still they can still very much defend this. And Vancouver stops on high ground. Jamin, a demon on the cast. That's going to be bomb pulled out as well. You're seeing a lot of these like really small aggressions getting up by New England, and that's that small attrition that just ironically is what they've been doing all along, but now with a more complex situation and play style. Dry blade out in the open. What?
Where my nano at? Oh my goodness, finds two with one slash! The dash slash, that's enough for Jackal, he says as he moves out. Laggy Puppy's gonna get staggered. Never mind, a nice shot from David. Nobody's actually gonna find the carry, but get trade out himself. Maybe, never mind. Ignore that train of thought. A nano blade comes out a little bit scuffed, but manages to find two with one slash. That is a highlight potential, as he's gonna get one more potentially. Oh, a great E! Actually, it's an engagement. Slapped! Oh, never mind, he's waking up! Good morning. Good night. Damon is taken down immediately. Nobody might follow suit as Laggy Puppy's going on the chase. Manages to get out there, but that might be a potential fight loser for New England. As they're gonna get out, bro, with a great shot. Oh my god! Oh my god! What a shot from bro.
Nobody coming in the mines.
Nobody in the mines. He says not done yet. The mines come out. Laggy Puppy half HP. Manages to just stay out of the mines' reach, and Jackal's actually going to be the one to pay. The Kitsune is about 1 meter in length, but that doesn't matter as this fight has already gone the way of Vancouver.
That
Oh
that
my
is
goodness.
that is the shortest continuity rush I've ever seen. Oh my lord. And nobody going right back again, and he's gonna again. These drives onto nobody is really attributing a lot of their success as well. Just going to their
A
back and
slap
forth,
onto
force
Bra!
him off, and he
What
gets
a
his bra.
sleep dart across the map finds Bruh, and that's gonna be a where was Jazzox? I
Oh my.
don't know, but
No,
does
nobody.
fall to nobody's wrath. And Damon falls down. They're not done with this fight. The
I got
bubble
a
onto
dirty
the
bubble.
Diva means that Anna will fall. Oh my goodness!
No,
Able
he
to keep
lived.
alive. How broken is Wu Yang?
He's a liver.
Laggy Puppy wants their money back on that one. I mean, that was perfect setup. The nade is just short to keep him alive, but that's going to be that. Because now New England have quite the advantage to keep this pushing.
No, nobody has been so proactive in all
Oh!
this. Oh, see, gets Jackal. That's a great stuff. That's a great pick. That's a little bit of the opening that maybe Vancouver did get a little bit more forward. But nobody is so proactive and proves any from Parkus, Jacox, or Bro to try to get a little bit of means of an angle, which means that the rest of New England just have so much setup time to do whatever they want, honestly.
Yep.
And
look at the ult bank. As I said, there's the ult bank coming out. The dirty bubble comes out onto the Sojourn, just barely misses, and now it's just disengaged. Nobody with no cooldowns has to fall out, but finally gets the grapple back. 1, 2. Laggy Puppy's forced to let Poco bomb. What? 2! Oh my goodness! Nobody finds Bro, but that might not be enough with no support behind him. Jayzox is gonna find the cast. Oh my goodness! Let Poco bomb in what decade? Wow! Incredible.
that's going to be a lot of time taken off here. But I think it might be enough to get an advantage for Vancouver, as I'm going to be honest, New England is looking very strong to push this last into the all three. They have the nano, they have the blade, they have the area suppression from the cast, they have the mines. Nobody going on a spree. Honestly, Vancouver has not taken any force to try to stop the aggression.
Let's see how it goes. It goes onto the Kiriko, but that's easy out. That's there was no targets to go after. They were all separated and able to get out there, and actually Vancouver are going to be the ones to start finding the kills. So Diva does go down to Faded, though. Jazzox is finding a lot of value in this backline, though. Finally taken down by nobody as Damon assists with that from the grave. And now it's nobody's turn without a tank to hinder him. Able to just push this car ever so slightly, only getting them back into territory where they once were, though. There is no game being made here.
But the Jackal trying to, and nobody just finding so many angles on the high ground here. Susan comes out a little bit early from Vancouver. Mines in the same comes out on top of the casino rush. Oh! With the high noon in the back, you get the 2! Laggy Puppy has no support. Typhoon is forced with the dirty bubble to force it will prematurely. They're trying to get any for the stall.
This is not over. The bubble is just short. It's not able to get the healing off of the Laggy Puppy. But Laggy Puppy does find Genji with the Bunny Blaster. The slam comes out. It's wide onto Tracer. The recall is forced out, and Anti comes out. That's just the remaining stall. They need this fight. They are going to have to put every single thing into it. Nobody almost goes off the map, but they look to corral back onto the objective. Getting brought. Every single member is back for Vancouver, barring the Tracer. And now it's just spin, spin, spin for the ball off the map. Slam onto Genji, be able to find him. And now the momentum's back in their favor. Close to a dirty bubble, close to an Ana Nano. With this, able to boot Laggy Puppy into the mines. Have you a Winston game in you? No, you do not. You are on Diva. The mines find 2. Take back and forth and back and forth. Nobody fights up on top. But there's no time. This can only draw or win for Vancouver. So just even in the light, there is darkness.
Like a phoenix rising from the flames.
Like a phoenix, like flames rising from a phoenix.
I mean, you got to really appreciate the swap from nobody on the ball. Just really doing God's work. I'm gonna be honest. That's what 4 bombs, 4 mines in a single round. I think. Maybe 3. You're seeing the positioning in Vancouver obviously has a better positioning in this regards, but now we're back to square one. Vancouver's on the offensive now. Laggy Puppy, I mean, my fault. Hanbin is back on Monkey. Ni hao. And he's gonna be coming out. And we're gonna be.
Ni hao.
It's gonna be Laggy Puppy imported from the Guangdong Tigers. Gonna come out on top. Nobody is gonna actually respond with the ball this time, which I'm very interested. It's gonna be a classic dive v dive. Gonna be the backline v backline. Gonna be honest. Brahauer on the other hand has a little trick up his sleeve. Bastion coming up. I mean, the Jackal's on Genji. Obviously, he's got the deflect to counter that out. But and the Ana in the background as well. I'm willing to see this match being played out. Early nade is going to be a little bit threatened. Nobody already going in for the backline too.
Wow.
He's slamming his ball around the Dragon Master. He's gonna be coming out. Like gonna be still playing Psycho in here, and we're gonna see this back and forth. And you seen New England corner yet again?
Again, hey, this is just what they've had doing from this for the entire first point, and now we're gonna see if it has the same dividends. Oh, never mind. David's gonna be able to find Jazzox. This is the perfect thing. But bruh, instead of on this high ground, this is a perfect angle for him. He's just up here on this high ground. Finally, gonna probably be taken down. Actually, never mind. They're gonna let him be, and now it's flat on the point. Never mind. They have to come back and help their backline right now, or else it's wraps. But it's too late. Both the subs fall down, and the Genji will too. Last desperation attempt from nobody, a big slam, but it's not going to be enough as cooldowns return for Vancouver. They'll be able to find him finally. Damon is back. Never mind.
Oh.
Finds 2. There were flashes. Oh my goodness. That's map 2. Vancouver's up 2-0. But don't run. There's something here for this Nevada team. I mean, this New England team. There's something cooking for this New England team. But how are they going to stop Laggy Opie? Laggy Opie is too broken. Sorry, I'm sorry. I keep mispronouncing Hanbin. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, what can you expect? I don't know.
Laggy Puppy might just be smurfing. This might just be Hanbin.
You know, Dallas Fuel is back in the league, so I mean, who could really say what's going to happen in terms of the player transfer after this match? But yeah, like I said, map 2, Vancouver is up. Vancouver fans are winning right now. Get those channel points. I think there's a poll going on. I'm not too sure. I don't pay attention to politics, but
what?
But yeah, I mean, New England, you are right. They have something going for them. We saw nobody go off. We saw them pop off. They can do the thing. It's just a means of can they get it to a certain extent? Can they reach the steps? Can they reach up? Can they get the cookie jar on top of the cabinet? Can they make those small steps in a team fight, one step at a time, take the high ground, get positioning, make the callouts, make a game plan, execute well in order to reach up to Vancouver's momentum? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I did not expect a lot of Vancouver coming in this match, and that's on me, okay? My fault, Dragon Master, okay? My fault, Laggy Puppy. I didn't know about your game.
It's not familiar. I was just not familiar.
It's just no. I was not. We were not familiar. I was not familiar. Okay, this is on my end.
It's my apologies.
I mean, I'm also taking a look at it here in the background of these stats. I mean, none of these players are in the lead per se. I mean, I want to say. Funny enough, I think you. Oh, that's weird. That's gonna be Dogemeister leading the damage. That's curious. He's not in this game. Actually, you and I are leading the tank
really?
Sapphire damage. Yeah, it's Dogemeister, and then me, and then you. Interesting.
That's how God intended. I mean, I'm the goat, bro. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm goated.
Laggy Puppy, if looking in the stands here, doesn't really offer a whole lot. It's not really up there.
Whoa!
Got a lot of sit. No, I mean, I'm sorry. He's in the lower end. I'm like, that's just how it is. On the other hand, you got nobody out here. You know, he's 10k damage per average, 10 minutes. You know, only averaging 5 deaths per 10 minutes. Got some solid like 8.2 final blows per 10 minutes. Up there, a little bit longer in the assist regiment. Not to mention 3 environmental kills. Make that 4 this match actually since the series started.
It's pretty true.
So, and I'm going back and forth between these both rosters. Realistically, New England, in terms of stats on the spreadsheet, should be winning. Like, they have the upper hand at this. They are, reminder, the upper seed. So seeing this is going to be a complete upset. We don't know what the hell is going to happen in the next match if allegedly Vancouver goes on to the initiative and takes on Pitt, right? Pitt fans in the chat, they're not, they're questioning themselves, wondering what's going to happen from this Vancouver roster. Can they shake things up? I'm lying, of course. All Pitt fans think is let's go Pitt, and that's it. They say the same 3 words. I'm looking at you. You know who you are. But anyways. But yeah, but it's gonna be New England's going to Coliseum, map 3 with the Winton ban.
I mean, you gotta ban Winston. I mean, going into this Coliseum, I mean, there's some pretty solid opportunities to play the monkey.
Oh
And
yeah.
I think
Monkey.
banning it is a okay. I think there's a really good way to, um, or there's a very good reason to ban the monkey here.
Oh yeah. I mean, we saw China come back on the rise, right? A lot of players are in the very Chinese arc in their life. We've seen that so far this match. It has not been any different. It's gonna be up to Vancouver what they want to ban next, but to be honest, I mean, since they banned the monkey, they can realistically go 2 avenues. One, they can ban the Ana, bit of an issue. Two, or the Wu Yang, also with a big issue.
True.
And they're gonna go straight to Ana. I didn't get to finish my thought. I was gonna say they could ban the cast, but Ana ban.
Anamari is gone.
They could go the Echo route here, but it's gonna be quite difficult. Coliseum's more hit scan
Yeah.
favored, I want to say. So
Yeah,
long sight line.
I would have to agree with that.
All eyes are going to be on Dame in this match, what he's going to be trying to prove out for New England. And, of course, nobody's Ball. Also very viable. Ball's very viable. Or we could just go see return back to the ground tanks. Could see a Ram pop up. Could see a Czar. Very, very possible. Very possible. And I want to also point out as well here, we have not been talking about Dragon Master enough. We have not.
I would have to agree. There's been some pretty good plays coming out from Dragon Master, just kind of in the background. I think the two flex supports are going a little unrecognized. Faded has been having some very nice nades, just coming as like consistency is the problem. There will be opportunities where there are just very big nades, and then the nades just kind of go wide sometimes, and that's what been deciding these fights from the background. Is New England, whenever they're able to find these very big nades, they just roll over some people pretty easily. But when the nades miss, that's kind of makes things a lot more difficult. Does it count them out? No. But
no.
Dragon Master, on the other hand, is on the Kiriko. There's a lot more consistent value, and you rely on the Suzus. Now, all that is about is the timing. And Dragon Masters has some pretty good timing. They're using them when they are necessary, which is exactly what you want out of a Kiriko. You don't want a Kiriko that's preemptive and starts throwing out Suzus like they're just haymakers. You want a Kiriko that's able to just put Suzus right on the money when they're needed, and that's what I've been seeing out of Dragon Master.
He has been very progressive with his positioning, and he also has that crazy value where he just lives for like so freaking long, and you cannot ignore that presence out of a Kiriko, especially ones who's able to just straight up duel the DPS, 4th DPS Lamau. But we're going straight into it. Coliseum is going to be starting up here. And we got some shoutouts for Pit.
Shout out Pit, bro. Shout out Pit.
Shout out Pit. Shout out to Pit.
Shout out Pit. I want
Let's
Typhoon
go,
to play
Pit.
Lifeweaver. I want Typhoon to play Lifeweaver. I really do.
What?
You
is
know,
Vancouver doing?
if you paid attention last season to Ruby, I won Roll Star by playing Lifeweaver almost exclusively. So I'm a big fan of the Lifeweaver. But no, it is going to be the Lucio, as I expected. The Lucio Echo look, and we are seeing a Junker Queen. So that's cool. But nobody, after realizing, wait a second, I'm balling, is going to stick with the Wrecking Ball.
I hope so. Back on the trace.
Russ alone! Okay.
He's alone. No, he's fine. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. What's it? Jackal's going on the Tracer. A bit of a hot take. Tracer has been kind of low-key falling out of the meta. To the surprise of nobody, so it's gonna be really. As I said, nobody is going in to the surprise of nobody as well.
But nice shots from Damon, has the Mercy Pocket. Oh my goodness, nice shots from Damon, has the Mercy Pocket. Oh, taken down by Laggy, probably in the next. That's Yunbin. Yunbin is not done with this fight. And actually, it probably will be. But my commentator has stood up. I'm looking at my second monitor, he has stood up. The capacity has been resurrected.
I did not expect the Mercy to come out. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was neither. I was too focused on the Typhoon and Co. But now I mean, this has been a pretty dominant showing from New England so far. Off the back of Damon, it was finally taken down by a nice shot from guess who? It's Typhoon. Back on the Lucio has been unbanned. Oh my goodness, finds faded. Kokomi. Wow. Beautiful work from Typhoon. Jazzox is going to find the ball, and now it is just an innocent Tracer in this backline to be ripped to pieces by the Hyenas. And that's going to be a nice comeback fight from Vancouver off the back of a very nice engage by an Ash Dynamite and a Typhoon Speed.
Yeah, this JQ comp seems to be working wonders for Vancouver, as they're able to elongate a lot longer. Bro with a great headshot onto Kohani.
No pocket, no problem, as the mines come out from nobody. Looking to, oh my goodness, teleport straight into a mine, followed by a ping pong ball. Actually, will be taken down. I don't know why there wasn't a Mega there. I'm unaware of why that was not that. Okay!
Oh
the pulse bomb goes wide, and now there's a little Tracer duo going on. A Resurrection coming out onto you know. Be surprised. That's another quick little chaotic fight from Vancouver. So I'm kind of in the middle of these fights, losing track as to what's going on. It might be a fault on my part. Things are a little chaotic.
Yeah, it's also, I mean, there's also a big thing to look at.
Double. Forgot that the Kiriko wasn't there yet, and a nice flash onto the Tracer means that they have become deceased. 1.2 seconds, you are hindered. That is 2 shots available for the cast to hit you once as Tracer. That is why Tracer is not available to be played against the Cassidy hero, and that's going to be the difference maker that New England is going to have in this Tracer duel. It's actually not going to be a factor of the skill of the Tracer. The Brug gets knocked down by a beautiful boop, but the Bob is going to come out as they're both back up. Tell me what you see.
Wow, that's it. And it's also, I mean, that's also what I want to bring up as well here. You're seeing the Typhoon and Jazzox flank come out once more, and both of them just speeding around and just be able to find wherever presence they're needed. But it's interesting to bring up the cast, because that is going to be a bit quite of a hindrance in Jazzox's plan here, as he's going to be really much with the pocket of the Mercy. It's going to be the only thing that's going to be stalking that flank that's going in full frontal. That is also counteracted by the Broad Ash, so you're seeing a combination of each team kind of having its upper hand against each other at any given time. It only really makes up for the Ultra economy coming in and fruition.
Let's see what happens here. Laggy Puppy finds one initially, and the beat has come out, the Ray has come out, the Resurrection comes back, undoing months of progress with ultimates. Bro finds Jackal with a nice shot, I imagine. And now there's a castle. Let's just keep dumping him in. Kiriko is found out. Beautiful work there from Damon, who finds another. The Juno's low, not able to find a nice angle. Will actually just be able to come together. Everyone is together on this objective. In goes Typhoon.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
No. It's everybody in New England just making way for Damon to pop off and just get the vision, get the kills, and most importantly, get that presence on the board. Vancouver is forced to just go around and find any nook and cranny they can kind of shove themselves in and find an opening, which is really what's been keeping in the game.
Mines come out, Laggy Puppy falling incredibly low, trying to get rid of a mine, but ended up walking into it. That's got to be upsetting if you're Laggy Puppy. You want that money back. Ash falls incredibly low, taken down by nobody, just on a roll. It's this tank matchup that is just so incredibly impactful. There's a Tracer on the flank that was waiting. I saw this before the fight. There was a Tracer on the back waiting for an engage from Laggy Puppy that was never able to come. Typhoon's actually going to prevent the cap for at least a little bit, but it's not going to be time to stop New England from finding the first cap.
Jackal finally getting the upper hand to the flank here, but it's going to be Continuing Rush coming across.
Oh,
it's getting up, but bro! The rest of the team is going to completely just annihilate and collapse onto Vancouver, but they're actually going to stand their ground. Dragon Master going very weak, stays alive in the Kitsune, and the rest of the team is going to clean house.
Yeah, Vancouver, specifically Bruh, was sitting over there in this angle, and Bruh was just able to shoot in and just find pretty much anything they wanted. It was just fish in a barrel, as one full Cassie character would say. A slam comes out onto the Kiriko without a TP, apparently, as they are not able to get out. Jackal finds Bruh, so that's how the turntables. And now Laggy Puppy will fall next, and now it's just cleanup. Typhoon's gonna have to get out of there, and Jazzox will too. Recall comes out. Are they gonna get tased down by nobody? No.
I'll think the flanks completely barely miss each other the timing. But going back into it, Old Economy is going to be in favor of New England here. Vancouver still have some pockets here with the Bob coming out here, coming around, but New England just seems way too healthy to get any sort of impact. Demon! The Demon!
The Demon has arrived. The Bob is such in a precarious position for New England that they are unable to find Demon! Oh my goodness, he finds another, this time with a high noon, no aim required. as nobody will take out Typhoon. That should spell wraps. Never mind, a TP Suzu comes in to help Laggy Puppy, and Dragon Master will actually not just be informed in the value of the Suzu, but with the Kunai taking down the Mercy. That's going to be a little tough for Damon, and perfectly as the ring comes down, Damon is hit, doesn't get the E help from nobody, and that's going to be the fight. They do not find the checkpoint. They are getting far spawns. That is upsetting. That Bob from about a minute ago from Bruh, who ends up swapping onto the cast, ends up finding immense value as New England was not able to find the forward spawns. And oh my goodness, bless me. Sorry.
Oh, bless you. But bless this Laggy Puppy being able to counter off the flatter rear orbital ray, but with the Carnage being able to completely flip it out, like you said, causing a bit of a rift here. Coming back into it, both teams are still going to be talking about the fight, but get the pocket to beat the Jayhawks Tracer in the flank.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to find if you're New England. Early pick onto a Tracer, that's gold. And now nobody is in there. A beat engage comes in. Laggy Puppy wants to get back into this action, using the shout, using the speed, going in. Damon is low. He found another high noon. He's already built one. Jackal falls in the enemy back. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I didn't know that was a possibility. But Damon proves me wrong. A flash by the hammer. A cast diff. The Mercy Res will come out, popped by the Juno. And that should spell wraps. The high noon.
Doesn't catch anybody.
Gone. Nothing. Boom. Bruh. Down. Says nobody. Just finding. There's so many onomatopoeias coming out from Dante Fan. Able to just clean house.
Rest of that is going to be clean sweep for New England. Just still, despite the setbacks from Vancouver denying them the ult usage, they're still coming in on top here with one of attrition. Nobody still coming in.
Gets out of there. He's like,
welcome back, Pine.
Goodness.
Welcome back, Pine.
Oh my goodness. Nobody is getting thrown about, able to get out of there. Goodness me, you're cooking barbecue back there and you didn't invite me? And you didn't invite me? Like he's forced down. More like what?
More like New York Excelsior, because in this game, Damon is fine!
Typhoon! Nobody left! That's another! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The Juno is so low. This fight isn't over. Dragon Master finds the Juno. That should spell wraps as the Mercy falls. It's just nobody. Slam on the point. Look at this ult chart. Nobody has already built like 70-ish about. I'm not going to say the number out of respect for the dead ones.
Nice.
Rest in peace. 6-7 bros.
Oh,
look at this. Man. Look at the ult charge. Look at the ult charge on a nobody. There have been about 4. That's what I thought. Stay muted. There have been about 4 minefields from nobody, if I counted correctly, already, and we're looking towards a 5th. Jackal's in a bad position. Has to get out of there with the blade. You need this blade to live, and it doesn't. You can't really go for this res. It's in such a precarious position. The ray comes out. They want it, but messes up the jump res. Damon finds 2. The binds come out. This fight is far from over. As the Juno falls, it's just a Mercy for healing, and that survivability is gonna have to come into play. David on the point. David. Oh my goodness. Able to get out of there, moving the bot. This is such a bad position. The Mercy has come up to care David. The fight from nowhere goes in favor of New England. They want to get it to the checkpoint, but they can't. It's contested by Jana. The post spot goes wide. They can't find it. David is so low. The Mercy's being attacked by the Lucio. Jackal plays one. His name hasn't been called all night. Let's see what he can do with a pocket and blade. He finds one. Laggy Puppy finds the Mercy and the cast. But that's it. The bruh on the high ground. The boot off.
He got the beat.
Oh, boots into the Juno. Boots into the Juno. Now what you're looking for here, Vancouver has not found the checkpoint. This is rough.
Huge stagger.
Oh my goodness. The cast is just finding so much value. Nobody knows this. He keeps the checkpoint alive for a little bit, but is not able to get Juno back. Oh my goodness. Break it down.
It's gonna come down to the last point here. Dragon Master coming
over. That's exactly what you want. That's exactly what you want. He's been resurrected. Nobody has to use the E because there is no support from Damon for that temporary time. Oh my goodness. A massive Juno ring.
The Kitsune Rush.
Valkyrie comes out. The Kitsune Rush comes out. It's a perfect place. He goes up the stairs, and so does Laggy onto David. They know he needs to die. He gets hooked onto him. He dies. Bro finds the Juno. Laggy Puppy finds David. Nobody finds the slam of the bra. There is no mercy to bring it back. But Laggy Puppy, oh my goodness, Junbin is able to find another 3 down. Laggy Puppy. The mines come out. They're a
not
little
enough.
wide. They were
It's not
booed by
enough. It's not
Typhoon.
enough.
They need
Wait.
to fall back and regroup and just let them all come together. David is back with a pocket. They need to be careful. The
Like, he
flash
probably
comes
has
out and finds
Carnage.
nothing. Jacko
Oh my
finds the
God,
Tracer.
Jacko!
Jacko finds the Kiri. The
Jacko!
Queen is 1 HP. David finds the Lucio. The
It's
Queen
not
has
enough.
won a massive ult for Laggy Puppy. David has fallen. Let's see if they can get the res out. The res comes out
Oh,
on the
it's coming.
David. They're so low. There's no healing available. Fry is 1 HP, has to fall back. Genji on Genji will fall in favor of Jekyll, and as Laggy Puppy falls, the map has gone in favor of New England. Oh my goodness! They are not done. They have made a statement. They are not going anywhere. Damon has reigned supreme.
Ow!
Oh my goodness!
What?
This is a scary team.
This is scary.
This is a scary team.
What a bipolar turn of events. Oh my God.
Goodness.
Well, let's see what happens. I mean, you got New England coming out, kind of freaking out with the ball, still doing a lot of value. Nobody's still on the prowl here. Damon coming out a demon, enforced by the Mercy pick, unseen by anybody. Vancouver makes it very close with the split.
Oh my goodness.
What can you really say in the turn of events like that? I mean, Vancouver still giving New England run for their money here, but now New England has a bit of a precarious upper hand here. They're able to just single out and create so much value for Damon. For sure, I'm going to say he's the MVP of the team right now. He is, his back must hurt. Nobody is just cover away his fucking carpet for him. And now we're going to come into map 4. It is back, the ball is in Vancouver's court here. Where could they go from here? Flashpoint is my best guess. Could go to Servaso, could go to Atlas. And that really where is you could see a bit of an upper hand for Vancouver if they go to Atlas. My prediction right here, watch this. They're going to go to Atlas, close corners, force Damon into a box, because that's going to be their best bet, I bet you, in winning this out. And, oh my God.
New Junk City, ball, band, they are scared of the nobody who's been finding slams just all day, has just been able to find them, and they finally had enough. They finally had enough, and they say, all right, let's ban it. What do you think? I mean, obviously, I mean, we already know what we think they're gonna do. I feel like Laggy Puppy is gonna play the Queen again. They looked very confident. They were probably the strong suit of Vancouver on that last map that they lost. So I think they want to play into it. Laggy Puppy's in there going, hey, I felt comfortable on the Queen if we want to keep playing that, and his team supports him. And I think that's what could lead Vancouver to having a very strong map here. Having the Queen comp, if the ball is in a very comfortable court where Vancouver is just going to be able to find a lot of value on the Junker Queen. I mean, they're going to have the Lucio. You can't ban the Lucio. That ball's in New England's court right now, actually. I should say that. This ban could decide a lot. If they choose to ban the Queen, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.
I think they can't ban. Wait, they can't ban Queen here.
They can't actually, yeah, because
they protect.
They ban Echo.
Yeah.
They ban Echo. Jazz Arts' Echo has been banned. So that's fair.
I mean, Demon's on Cass. I mean, you have a hit scan right there who could very well just deal with the Echo. I'm curious, maybe for the copy. I'm curious to see how this one will pan out here. It could end up being out because then now Vancouver. I mean, they have a couple of options to go into with the DPS. I mean, they could still go ahead with the Tracer Lucio split. Still press a lot of value. They could go ahead into trying to match the aggression. Maybe do like a mirror DPS here. Go with the Genji. Go with the Ana. Or go back with the Kiriko Lucio. Still a lot of value here. They could go into the Ram. That is true. Nobody coming with the Ram.
We could see a Ramatra from New England. We saw the Ramatra early out of nobody. I think it could come back here. Since there's no ball available, and that's what the dive was centered around for New England, I think they're going to play into this cast comp, and they're going to lock the Ramatra here. That's just my best guess. I think we're going to see a Ramatra block swap here, with Vancouver playing the Junker Queen rush.
Another thing is to consider, we also saw Vancouver run a Bastion. We could see that come out here as well.
There was a temporary Bastion pick.
Sim Bastion, May Bastion, maybe. just locking it down could be very well against the
Going in.
Ramatra. So we're seeing both sides here have clear options against each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, we are going in that. I'm not gonna predict this one. I have chills. I got
I
chills right now.
I don't want to predict this one.
Don't
This
it-
is, I
I'm
mean,
gonna watch it.
there's a almost guarantee that I'll get it wrong. I genuinely do not know who is favored in that composition. If it is the Queen versus the Ramatra, which we only have to wait a few seconds to find out. So I'm actually just gonna hold my words. I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna see what they play, and then we'll move from there. Diva,
Vancouver
Diva.
Diva, seeing Diva from that. Okay, all right, Diva v Diva.
Early looks, obviously, it is that cast Judo Mercy backline that we expected. It is obviously just going to be centered around Damon on the cast, but is it going to be the Diva?
I think the Ram was just fine. Me personally, you could make it very weird. Jack on the Genji is what we're seeing here. Oh, we're seeing Jackus on the May. I hope he sticks to this. Nuts. Nobody. Also knows nobody's really. Nobody's really committed to the Vendetta Adventure or like.
Yeah, Vendetta and Venture, they're quite good, but it's a very, very hard character to master. Maybe they just don't feel too confident in it in a playoff match. Remember, if Vancouver take this map, that's it for New England. The season is over. I mean, it is going to be a Diva mirror. There's a quick engage over here on this left side. They want to wrap around.
Holy rotation.
But Vancouver comp is not quick enough to make it. Jazzox has been left, but Laggy Puppy sees it and says, I got you. Rude's in there with the right click. Bruh is so low. And very early shots fired from both teams. Jackal's in this flank in a very precarious situation. Almost gets beamed down by the May. As there's a rush onto a Sojourn who's now alone. It gets demeched. Faded goes in to try and help, but it's too late. Jackal finds the May. This needs to be very quick engagements coming in here from New England if they want to keep this alive. Nobody's 70% to the mech back. He might be getting it back, but the Juno is falling. Nobody kills the soldier with the baby blaster.
What?
Almost gets the mech back. Kiriko takes him down. Laggy Puppy's going to take down the cast, and that's the last effort. Oh my goodness, Jackal might die late. If Jackal dies here, yeah, that's going to be staggering. That's going to be a late comeback. That's going to guarantee at least 30% of this first round. Never mind, a Rez comes out. This fight's going to be taken downstairs as the rest of the team has moved in. Yeah, this is where they want to engage. They say, let's go down here. Screw it.
I don't know.
Never mind, they're going up the staircase.
Against a May,
There's a May and a Kiri!
in the background. Oh, the
Kiri's dead! Apparently there was no TP available as Kiriko falls down. Now it's just stable. What do you see out of here? What else do you want to see?
It's just very concerning. I mean, you're seeing this Vancouver clearly playing the rotation very well, unless there's a demon at the end of rotation catching catching Jazzox. Typhoon getting chased around like somebody getting chased. I was gonna say something very offensive, but I held my tongue. Typhoon kills Jackal in the one-runs, but it doesn't matter. Flip goes ahead, and we're coming back up to it. The Blizzard is coming out from Vancouver. We're seeing both support ults coming in fruition as well. A lot of initiation from Vancouver can very tailored just take the point and seal it for the first couple. Nobody is very aggressive with the engage. Laggy Puppy, I don't think he was that aggressive, but he just got caught. But regardless, we're seeing a lot of original coming in from New England, where Vancouver wants to move, New England blocks them off. It just results in a constant war of attrition between just both sides is pretty much coming out on top of each other, but still with New England still finding a way to just be a little nuisance. And also the fact that like I think both the block stop is coming to full circle here, but the Diva on Diva action is just atrocious. Don't you agree?
My mic was dead.
I thought it was gonna be a moment of silence just to watch the gameplay. That's okay.
We can take a moment of silence just to watch the same gameplay play out. The blade is back. Jackal after having the res canceled. Oh my goodness, taking out my brother again!
No
He's at his
way.
number this point at least, and now he's gonna keep taking it. Nobody falls down, just alone in the point. First round goes to Vancouver.
Wow.
I was talking that entire time. I was like, why does Mario keep talking over me, bro? I was trying to get my words out.
I was like, oh wow, he's giving me really a lot of tune to talk. Wow, how considerate. It's alright. Well, we're back in the bench anyways. It's all
Anyway.
Vancouver is coming out 3 ults in the bank. New England looking quite dry. Trying to well, nobody's switching over to the Zarya to maybe get an upper hand in this tank duel. Which could be the fruition. Enabling the bubble for Jackal and maybe a little bit of protection of the backline as well, as they're getting caught a lot of quit. But we're seeing back here, Vancouver getting a lot of engage and presence with going here. Nobody tries to
Low,
push forward.
run him down.
Oh, the Blizzard.
Blizzard comes out. Damon rolls into it. That is the worst play I've seen out of him all night. That is a tragedy. The Juno is taken down. I don't even know where the Juno was. That is so unfortunate. I want to give him the grace and say that that was a fat finger. Let's go with that.
Take away his MVP. Get it out of here.
I've seen enough.
Get it out.
Least valuable player. Least valuable player.
There should be a award for that at the end of the season. I think that would be funny.
That would be horrible.
That would be, yeah. It'd be funny for like 2 seconds.
And then it'd be like, damn, I won this.
That's what I like to see.
Damn, my whole team voted for me. But yeah.
Anyway.
Bob coming out. OC coming out. Kitsune as well. And New England not. Oh, that's like a big wall, but not able to be held up here.
Damon's on the
Valkyrie-
Sojourn.
I noticed as well. I as a cast just not been finding any value. I guess not. Maybe he's getting too caught too much, perhaps. But the Mercy Pocket is still very fruitful. That comes out into play. If we could see a huge engage here from nobody. Never mind. There's a
Wall comes out. Jackal is in, but is going to be forced to stay in.
Oh.
As now Typhoon falls incredibly low. A great res comes out, but it's in vain as the Juno will fall. Damon is going to prove maybe we still have something left, but it's actually going to be taken down himself. Typhoon has continued to just find kills all day, all night. Has 15 limbs already in 6 minutes. Wow, 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 wow. 2-0 in favor of Vancouver.
Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver Wild just playing that team fight perfectly, isolating the Jackal, isolating the Mercy, getting the Juno pick off the rip, bouncing Damon up, pause, and then coming out on top with only one, like on top of the, just popping the continuity rush on top of the entire team, and everybody just falls asleep. Now we're seeing New England ults coming up here. No!
Not what you want. That is one of the best ults in the game when Jackal has it. That is something you don't want to see. A bubble comes out onto Juno to keep it alive. Actually, the res comes out. Jackal's back.
Oh,
incredible survivability from the Mercy. A bomb will come out. No! No! No!
Where's your bubble? Where's your bubble?
A tragedy. A modern day tragedy. A Sojourn gets walled off. That's going to be the fight. That is probably the 3rd time we've seen nobody die to a Diva Nuke. Le Poco Bomb. Typhoon finds the Mercy. Legabucky finds the Sojourn. That's going to be another fight. And
nobody has cap still.
They're not capping the point. This is incredible for New England. They're not capping the point.
How long do you think they'll realize? Oh my god, they're not going back.
Oh my god.
They're not going back. Guys!
Oh
guys!
my god.
Guys! They're not going back! Guys!
It's taking everything in me to not type like a question mark. I know I am, but I have to. Oh my god, they're going in quick. A walk.
Oh my
goodness, that is a tragedy. The May falls to Damon. This is first fight territory still. They're on the point. The B comes out a early speed. No! Modern day tragedy. Will they forget about the point again? They're off of it.
Dude, none of this matters.
The blade comes in. They're not done. Jackal can't find anything.
None of this mattered. None of that fight mattered at all. Because that fight point. Hey, they got it. Yippee.
I'm speechless. Jackal's still in the back line, killing people. Actually makes it out. This could turn things if nobody goes a quicker hero, but no, he's gonna stick to his guns on the Zarya. I don't know how to feel about that. It's so evident that he wants to play the ball but can't. That's why bans are in this league, by the way. Anyway.
There's no shot. I mean, New England did pop more ults, when nobody had caps, so it's gonna be unfortunately still back at a disadvantage.
Tackle
Oh,
again! Tackle again! This could prove fatal for the entire season, not just a fight. As the Juno falls down, Damon is not done yet, finds one, but nobody will fall. Flattered Weevil is back. That could be it. Let Poco bomb goes a little too far. Stop!
no!
Stop!
Damon!
Stop!
No!
When it matters most, he tries to slide in and get the kill on the Demon in desperation time. That might be it. They're staggering the Mercy,
No!
but managed to get out. This is not over until nobody says it is. But he
Jackal's
will
a toucher!
fall.
Jackal's a
Jackal has the
toucher!
touch. Let's see. Do you believe in miracles?
No.
No, you do
No.
not. The Juno falls. Damon, the savior, has returned. Gets one
Ow!
last touch. Ow! The Gabagool. As Vancouver takes the series 3-1, they're moving on to face Louisville.
The upset of the century, both in game and in speaking in terms of the bracket. I got upset. This was an upset.
This was actually not an upset. Vancouver, the 4th seed.
This is the oh yeah. This is
I am
this,
quite
I'm
upset at this game.
This
though.
is my upset. I'm still upset. I'm still upset. I'm. Well, I mean, what can you say? First of all,
Give Damon his flowers before we move on to anything. Just outrageous play out of a person who's.
he.
Oh my goodness! I just went over to the Switch stream and watched Damon get squished live. That just breaks my heart.
Oh, oh. I mean, what can you say? I mean, Boo get MVP. That's all I can say there.
Laggy puppy MVP.
Laggy
Laggy puppy.
Laggy
Come on,
Puppy
Lag.
MVP. Yeah,
You
I
get
think Laggy Puppy
You
for
get it.
sure gets
get it.
player of the match there,
You get it.
and the rest of the team going for well. I mean, they've been playing
Mhm.
overall. Vancouver had better coordination. They were very tightly knitly, very gameplay wise, better woven together.
Yeah.
It was still a very great game. New England put on
I'll
quite
see
an
you soon,
excellent
man.
show.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate we had to see them go this early in the bracket, but we are in the semifinals now, Dante, and you can only mean one thing.
One of them has to
One-
go.
One of them has to go.
I
It's
am
gonna-
correct in saying that they play Louisville now, right? Vancouver faces Louisville.
No, they fist pit. I didn't want to. I'm being.
What?
Oh, is Louisville?
Boom!
It is Louisville. No, it's not. This is. This,
Yaha.
No, I'm looking.
Lower seed
Oh,
plays
lower
higher
play
seed.
play card. Oh, you guys are ridiculous. What the lower
Right?
play? Huh? What? Do they not? Am I looking at the? I'm looking. Hold on, let me look at the.
That's how like every sports broadcast works. Why are you doing?
I'm looking
Hey,
at the. Hold on.
sit down, man.
Let me
Sit
look at the
down,
bracket.
man.
I
Sit
gotta.
down,
I gotta
man.
put that upside down.
Sit
Hold on.
down, man. Sit down,
I-
man.
Is there
Sit
something
down,
I'm
man.
missing?
Sit down, man.
Okay.
Sit down.
I'm sitting down.
Sit down, man. Sit down.
I mean, yeah. Great plays.
Louisville, what a
Okay.
tough opponent they're gonna have to face.
Yeah.
I mean, just such. I mean, what a well-rounded team Louisville is. They're gonna have to come in and face them. I mean, that's gonna be such a rough matchup. Louisville just looks so unstoppable against every single team ever.
The gamble. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all really come down to what's gonna happen in the next couple of days. I think tomorrow will also be a huge indicator.
Tomorrow will be a very big indicator. Yes.
Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be, I think, the game of all time, in my opinion. Not only because I'm casting in it, because
That's you.
well, okay, I am casting in it. That's why it's gonna be a big game. But okay, it's gonna be a Ruby game, other side of the bracket. It's gonna be the other side of Vancouver, the Ruby Vancouver. Okay, different Vancouver, not the same Vancouver, but similar Vancouver. Going against Detroit, and it's going to be such an amazing game. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's gonna be
Oh my
me and
God.
Spaznik on the cast. I'm so excited. His cute little petite casting aura. It's gonna be so nice. I mean that in a good way, but
What are you talking about?
I'm just listen. If I was locked in a room with Spaznik
Petite little
and it was him or playing another season of UR Overwatch, listen. I'm not coming
I'm
out of the
listening.
room for a while.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, sexual assault. Anyways, but I think that was a great match. I think definitely best map going to Kings Row. No, Coliseum. Coliseum I think was the best map to watch. So
Oh yeah.
any
absolutely.
big fans,
I
Want to
mean,
rewatch it? Definitely go back to that.
who do we want to give MV valuable player to?
I think I
You
think
know
low
who.
key. I think Damon. I think Damon deserves this. Listen, I
Giving
when
it
they
to a
go
losing
around,
player.
yeah, when they go back,
Oh,
I
I'm in.
despite last minute, I mean, he made a lot of impact, despite him being the early knockout, but he still has a lot of credit during the season, high numbers in the stats, a lot of
Yeah,
impact in the earlier games. You go back to watch the season. I still think he definitely deserves a MVP star, a butter
I,
star, if you
yeah,
will.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna come with a sour taste, but I would give the MVP to Laggy Puppy. I think that
Yeah,
Kings Row game goes an entirely different way without the Winston gameplay.
yeah,
So that's who I would, and that's a pretty crucial map. Gets them up 2-0. I mean,
it's
that's such
yeah.
an important map, and it's I mean great to see Laggy Puppy come into their own right there.
I want to see that. I want to. I will say a lot of people should keep their eyes on Vancouver during this trial run tomorrow, and I think they definitely do a lot of great things. But it's hard to say. But regardless, I think that's all we really have for this broadcast here, Dante. But
Mhm.
I mean, you know,
What do you
sh-
think? What do you think's going on with that Louisville game? That Louisville.
I think Louisville might have
Just
upper
keep in
hand.
just keep
And
in mind. Just keep in mind.
I'm keeping that.
There's
I'm
a
keeping.
Louisville player in here in this VC.
I think Vancouver has a good shot taking on Louisville. I think. I think they might get a few rounds off. I think.
Okay,
We'll see. We'll
cool.
see. I mean, you are
We'll see.
leading. You're
You know
also
what we
leading
will
the.
see?
We're also leading the league, but
You know what we will
it's fine.
see? You know what we will see?
What?
The viewers tomorrow night
Oh!
with Mario commentating.
Oh!
Show up tomorrow. Oh my god! Don't get me started. You have to show up to that game. That game's going to be incredible. It's. I heard him. Silence. Detroit versus
Oh!
Vancouver. I mean, come on. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've been shot because of how good that game is. Jace Westwood on the production, Mario and Spasnik on the commentary. You have to show up for that. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in to this incredible game. We hope you
Be
have
there
fun. Be there or
or
be
else.
square.
All right.
Square.
All right. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to all my
Andrew.
people who are about to
Shout
in
out
the
to Andrew.
south who are about to experience very cold weather.
Pray for me.
Stay
Pray
safe.
for me.
Stay safe. I mean, I already got my equipment. I got my cranny bars. But yep. Shout out to Dante
Thank you
Cup.
for tuning in.
Yes. And thank you, the viewer, for coming out to this stream.
You.
You people. That came out a little